They need to invent a woke car that has a horn that you can honk in solidarity with striking workers. Because I drive by like BC liquor stores and I see all the BCGEU employees out there, but I don't want to honk because I'm worried that if I honk, they're gonna jump in front of my car and then be like, get this guy out of here. And then keep fucking like kill me or something. He honked at us. Honking solidarity? They need a woke car with the pro-union honk. You keep talking about getting killed by a mob. It's literally like my worst nightmare. I'm not even, like, I feel uncomfortable saying it, not because I think you're gonna do it, but just because I'm pulling back the veil and revealing something like a deeply held, whether rational or not, a deeply held fear. Chat really is like the crowd at the gallows. I stand by the fact that I said earlier in my life, the worst part of being publicly executed would definitely be the fact that you're dead. But the second worst part for sure would be having to deal with the psychic damage that comes from like the society that created you cheering at your death. Even though those bitches are just nosy and like weren't fucking privy to what you were accused of in the first place. They're just literally like, they just want to see someone die. You know your ass will be getting toasted by the hecklers, man. And I feel like that the hecklers were built different back then. Because they're all using that fucking medieval peasant voice. They wouldn't just be like, cook him! They would be like, knock his head off his damn neck. Saying shit in their fucking... Oi, ring him like a weasel. Stuff like that. And you're like, really, bro? I'm being accused of like being the devil because like my fucking bread has a slightly thicker crust on it than average or something like that. So they're gonna chop off my fucking head. You're out here dropping delightful bone mows, ripping off a bread crust and dipping it into like a mug of gravy or something like that. Knock his knees like a couple of chestnuts. We ain't got all day. I'm pretty sure, like, if I lived in the time of the French Revolution, I'm pretty sure I'd say something wrong and get my head chopped off in public. But obviously, the most likely way I'm gonna die is probably heart disease. And then number 2 is probably some form of cancer. And number 3 would be like a stroke. Number 4, I think if shit really pops off, I feel like I'm a good guy. But I think it's so easy for a mob to be like, let's get him. I genuinely feel like if there was a situation where like I was in a riot, I'm just, at any point, I'm just one dude away from getting killed. I'm just like there he is! And like nobody's even like, the mob has fully entered mob mentality and they've stopped listening to reason. So like I can't, there's nothing I could do. I can't Chris Pratt them. I can't go like, whoa, whoa, whoa! And it is like, I think that the worst way to die, speaking of like the manner of death, is well, like you're being killed, everybody's going, yes, yes, this is awesome. We've abandoned our humanity completely. Yes, we're doing a good thing. And in my head, I gotta be like, it's not a good thing. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. You're killing a good guy. Like, I think it's like Lord of the Flies. Because I'm very like piggy coded, especially when I was younger. I think like my biggest nightmare is that like the mob mentality sets in a crowd and then they go, let's kill this guy, he talks like a nerd. And I'm like, guys, we're all here, we were just watching the Canucks game. We were just here watching they lost, it's game 7, they lost, what'd you expect? This is like the 3rd fucking time it's happened, but like, we don't need to just kill me just because I got glasses on or something. I think like maybe not the average person, but I think a lot of people are just waiting for like some kind of a reason to tap into their animal like brutality sometimes. And I think I would be like a good target. What's fucked up is that there's only one defense. Before shit kicked off, I would have to be the guy that finds a weaker guy. And I would have to say, let's all kill this guy instead. Because once they pick you to be killed, your only hope is to escape. You're not going to misdirect and be like, what about that guy? They'll be like, no, look, he's evil too. He's trying to get out of it. He's trying to get us to kill that guy. The only way is you got to shoot first. You got to be like, we're all angry. Let's kill this guy.
Like, I think I mean, there's worse ways to die than the guillotine. That's obvious. But I still think it'd be fucked up. I think about, like, okay, listen, I'm not trying to steal valor, but I'm imagining myself like in Salem in the 18th century or whatever, and I'm being burned alive because I've been accused of being a witch. And I'm up there going, oh my God, you are all literally so fucking stupid. There are no witches, A, and B, you're saying like, oh, you're cheering for me to fucking die. And you're mad, now you're cheering harder. You're like, yeah, kill him because I'm smarter than you and I'm demonstrating that I'm smarter than you. You're so proud of your ignorance that you're even angry at me now for rightfully calling you stupid. And the more I say this shit, the more they're like, kill him, just kill him, he's a witch. I would be, that's the kind of shit that, and it's a bit of a contradiction, okay? It's a bit of a paradox. That's the kind of shit that makes me believe in ghosts. Not witches, but ghosts. Because if I died with that much anger in my heart at the moment of death, there's no shot your spirit is going up or down. It's staying right there until it resolves that. And that could take centuries. I would become a yokai, I think. I think I would. What would your parameters be for finding a different target? I'd probably just look for the first dude I saw with Invisalign, to be honest. Chibli, are you still here? As soon as I felt like the pot was about to boil over, I'd be looking for a dude who's like, he's got a shirt on that says like, I can't eat sticky foods. Please give me 5 minutes notice before you serve sticky foods. It's not, I mean, like, I'm not saying you're evil for it. I'm saying literally, it's not rational, but it's you or me, man. I choose me. I'm sorry. I'm woke. But I choose me. If it's you or me, I'm choosing me. Let me try it again. First things first, I'm the realist. Drop the bass, make the whole place feel this. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm teaching lessons in physics. You should wanna bad like me. Something like me. Cup of ace, cup of goose, cup of Chris, cup of doop with a tuppa on my wrist. I'm in love with you, and I don't wanna take drugs with you anymore. Cause this is a metaphor for the hypocrisy, androgyny, misogyny of the policies of Donald Trump. Let's do a bump of cocaine. You drive me insane, but I'm giving it up again. I'm done with the heroin. Hey girl, let's fly from England to Paris, cause I'm really in love with you. You know what I'm talking about?